Imagine your employer handing you free money, and most people don't take it. That's exactly what an employer match is. A 401k is one of the most powerful retirement tools, and it can literally mean free money from your employer. Today I'll explain how 401k's work, why the employer match is unreal value, and simple steps to lock in that free money every pay period. With a traditional 401k, contributions are made pre-tax, lowering taxable income now and growing tax deferred until retirement. With a Roth 401k, contributions are after tax, but withdrawals in retirement are completely tax-free. A 401k is an employer-sponsored retirement account where you can contribute part of your paycheck. It is a powerful savings vehicle designed specifically for your long-term financial goals, particularly retirement. You can contribute pre-tax, which is the setup for a traditional 401k. This method reduces your taxable income for the current year, providing an immediate tax benefit. Alternatively, you can contribute post-tax to a Roth 401k, which means your withdrawals in retirement will be completely tax-free. Regardless of the type you choose, the money inside the account grows either tax-deferred, for traditional, or tax-free, for Roth, until you reach retirement age. The plan is structured to encourage consistent saving, and the automatic payroll contributions make it incredibly easy to stay disciplined without having to manually transfer money each month. The biggest advantage of a 401k: employer matching. Many companies match a percentage of your contributions, which is essentially free money added to your retirement savings. A common example is an employer matching 50% of the first 6% of your salary that you defer into the account, or even a $1 for $1 match up to 5% of your pay. This is an instant 50% to 100% return on that portion of your contribution, a rate of return that is virtually impossible to beat through any other long-term investment strategy. It is crucial not to leave this money on the table. You should always aim to contribute at least enough to receive the full employer match. Research and plan surveys consistently show that employer matching remains one of the most significant drivers of retirement savings growth for employees, providing a substantial boost to their long-term wealth. For 2025, contribution limits $23,000 if you re under 50 and $30,500 if you re 50 or older, thanks to catch-up contributions. When planning your contributions, your first priority should be to contribute at least up to your employer's matching threshold immediately. This ensures you capture the full value of the free money they offer. If you are able to, it's a great idea to increase your contribution percentage over time, especially when you receive raises or promotions. A simple strategy is to allocate a portion of every pay increase to your 401k. You should treat the match as a fundamental part of your total compensation package. Grabbing it is equivalent to taking extra pay today that you then invest for your future retirement security. Of course, there are rules to be aware of. Withdrawing funds before you reach age 59.5 typically results in both income tax and a 10% early withdrawal penalty. However, there are some exceptions to this rule, such as for hardship situations, certain types of rollovers, or the rule of 55 in limited cases for those who separate from service in the year they turn 55 or older. Many 401k plans also allow for loans, but borrowing from your retirement account can significantly slow down the power of compounding growth. Furthermore, it carries risks. If you leave your job and cannot repay the loan on time, it may be treated as a taxable distribution, triggering taxes and penalties. For these reasons, you should treat 401k loans as a last resort, reserved for true emergencies. Why is a 401k so powerful for building wealth? The combination of the free employer match, significant tax benefits, automatic payroll deductions, and decades of compounding can turn even modest contributions into 6 or even 7 figures over time. There are 3 big reasons 401k's build wealth so effectively. First, the employer match provides an immediate, risk-free return on your money. Here is an action plan you can implement today to make the most of your 401k. First, enroll in your company's plan immediately if you are not already automatically enrolled. Second, set your contribution rate to at least the percentage that secures the full employer match. Third, if possible, commit to rooting increases, such as 1% from every future raise, until you reach your retirement savings target, which is often recommended to be between 10% and 15% of your pay, including your employer's contributions. Fourth, choose a low-cost target date fund or index fund within your plan if you prefer a hands-off approach and do want to select individual funds. Bottom line, don't leave free money behind. Always grab the match and let your retirement savings grow. An employer match is literally free money, so it's essential to take advantage of it. By using these tax-advantaged accounts and allowing the power of compounding to work for you over the long term, you can build a secure financial future. Did you get a match? Drop it in the comments and tell us your match percentage. If this helped, subscribe. I break down practical investing moves every week.